Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? This is Renz, and I want to welcome you to the 360-degree Alpha Man on this channel. We talk about what does it take to become an alpha man. We talk about how you can increase who you are as a man, so that you can truly become the leader that you're supposed to be, the leader that is within you. Now, this is a brand new channel, different from all my other channels. My other channels talk about different things, spirituality, they talk about business, they talk about all those things. And on this channel, we will talk about business because an alpha man must be about his business. And I want to make sure that we get there. But I want this channel not to be something for anybody but men, just men. This is also a legacy channel. It's a legacy channel for my sons, my nephews, for all the young men that look up to me and who will come for generations thereafter. And I want you guys to be able to build this legacy as well. So I definitely want to see you subscribe to this channel. So hit the subscribe button, because like right now, I got to do a live on my laptop because I don't have enough subscribers in order to do it on my phone, so that we can do it in different places and anywhere. Now, another thing that I want you guys to understand, I am the owner of Uncle Ren's Popcorn. And one of the first 10 subscribers, because there's 0 subscribers right now, one of the first 10, nope, let me rephrase it, one of the first 50 subscribers, every time we hit 50, a multiple of 50 subscribers, we're going to give away a 10-pack of Uncle Ren's Popcorn. I am the owner of Uncle Ren's Popcorn. That's where I am right now. So put hashtag Uncle Ren, hashtag the letter U, the letter R, the word popcorn in a comment, and be a subscriber, and you'll be in the running for every time we hit 50, 100, 150 subscribers. We're going to give out a free 10-pack of Uncle Ren's Popcorn. Now, speaking of Uncle Ren's Popcorn, this video, what we're talking about, we're only going to talk for a brief moment here, simply because I am at my shop by myself. No employees are here, but I opened the store so customers could walk in at any moment. And if they do, I may even leave this live while I go take care of a customer. But I want you guys to know this. Last night, I was having a conversation with my wife. We were talking about our future. We're talking about where we're going, how we're headed. And this wasn't a conversation that she requested. This was a conversation that I set up, that I decided as a leader of my family, a leader of my household, a leader of my queen, as that we were going to have this conversation. Now, earlier in the day, I contemplated and I thought about what and how I want this conversation to go, how I want it to go, what do I want to discuss, what movements do I want us to make in our life. So I thought about it and contemplated, and that's what an alpha man will do. You will think about everything you do before you do it. Think about every step. Think about every word. Think about whether or not this is building me, building my spouse, building my family, building my kingdom. What is it doing for me before I take action? What you do mentally what you do must first start mentally before it becomes verbal and before it becomes action. So we had this conversation. And in the conversation, I expressed and explained to her that for those who follow one of the Abrahamic religions, you will know the storyline. But let's get a little deeper. And in this channel, I'm not trying to convince anyone of any religion whatsoever. Your religion is your own. Live it, love it, be it, have fun with it. But in the Abrahamic religions, in the Torah, there is the book called the Songs of Solomon. In the Songs of Solomon, the book is mainly about, the main script is about Solomon and Sheba coming together in a very highly sexual and erotic combination. That the history of this is that Sheba, the Queen of Sheba, which was theorized to be either off of the Arabian Peninsula or Ethiopia or somewhere around in there, that Kush area, heard of a man who had a kingdom, who was the wisest man, who was a very wealthy man. And she wanted to come and meet this man. She was attracted to this man. So she journeyed, bringing thousands of camels, bringing frankincense and myrrh and all these other gifts to bestow upon this man who already had an abundance of a kingdom. And she came and she listened, she talked, they fell in love, they had erotic sex all in the gardens and taking lunch breaks and all kind of different things. She defended herself against the other women and all these things, and he defended her against the other men and women. It's a lot in the story, but there was something that I pointed out to my wife last night that you alpha men must begin to point out to your wife, point out to your date, your girlfriend, point out within yourself so that you have an understanding. And that is this: Solomon built the kingdom before he had a queen. Every alpha man must realize that the 360 degrees of you is to build a kingdom before you bring in your queen. Now, if you're already married, if you're already dating someone, then recognize that you now have to maintain a focus of building your kingdom, irregardless of what your queen may be saying. That she will respect you more if you say, sweetheart, in the midst of what you think is me not attending to your needs, it's me building a kingdom for our future needs and for our lifestyle, to live a way that is comfortable, that is not stressed financially, not that doesn't create situations of conflict between us, but actually brings us in unity. To have a vision of how you want you and your spouse to engage in life. This is what we can learn from the Solomon and Sheba story. You see, Solomon displayed his kingdom. Solomon displayed his wisdom. He did all of these things, and Sheba loved it. But he didn't put it in a way for her to understand that I know you have a kingdom or a queendom back in Cush, back in Ethiopia, back in wherever she came from. But instead of you going back to handle your kingdom, we need to merge. What I want to do is guide you into merging our kingdom, to becoming one powerful nation. Not you have learned, you have came, you have gained from it. And there are those who say that she went back with a baby from Solomon. Not that you go back with that, but that we become unified and we become stronger. That you have a plan as the alpha man, as the 360-degree alpha man, meaning that you are operating at full capacity of your being, that you are financially operating at full capacity, you are emotionally operating at full capacity, you are intellectually operating at full capacity, and you are health-wise operating at full capacity. As a 360-degree alpha man, that you are primed and ready to lead your queen into a unification of your kingdom so that it is built for the benefit of the all, both of you. Many do not understand that. Many do not see that. Solomon, in all his wisdom, did not see that he had an opportunity to build a larger kingdom in conjunction with the one he had already established. So men, first build your kingdom. Build your kingdom so that when your queen arrives, she is not arriving to squalor. She is not arriving to your struggle. She is not arriving to you, I have a plan or I'm still working on. Have at least a kingdom that is situated that has a situation that she can walk into comfortably. Now, I know it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes you meet your queen early before you fully establish, or you meet your queen in the process of you built your kingdom took a hit and you're back on the rise. I understand that. But when that happens, be ready to explain to your queen that this is where I was, this is where I am now, this is where I'm going. I've proven that I can get there because I was previously there, and show her the steps that you're taking. Let her see you in your movements going towards that goal. Let her know that your focus is to get there. She may complain. She may have issues. She may not trust you. She may have all kinds of things to say about how much time you're not spending with her, but constantly remind her that you are goaling to get here. You are actively vibrating to get here, not just for yourself, but so that your queen can rest in peace of security. You see, every queen wants security. Every last one of them. Don't care what they say. They all want security. Every woman on this planet looks for the secure alpha male. You never see the lionesses leaving Mufasa to go with Scar. They don't do that. They want that alpha man, that alpha lion. Only when the alpha lion rejects a female lioness does that female lioness go for the beta, the Charlie, the Delta lion. But if a lioness can have the alpha man, the alpha lion, she's going to take the pride leader. It is the same in our world today. Every woman on the planet will take the alpha man over the beta, the Charlie, the Delta. It is only when the alpha does not accept that woman does she go for the beta, Charlie, Delta male. Now, there are exceptions. And those few exceptions are the women who are so caught up in their masculinity that they would rather fight the alpha man. Now, if the alpha male, in all of his understanding, is dealing with this kind of female, then he must let her go. He must dismiss her because an alpha keeps peace in his kingdom. That is his primary goal. Keep the peace in your kingdom. Build your kingdom. Now, I'm going to take you somewhere esoterically real quick before I end this video concerning that. In our world today, we know that it is possible that the woman may make more money than the man. I have a client actually to whom his wife became a surgeon and he was a basketball coach. She made more money than he did. But what he established early in their relationship is that he is the leader of their family, that money does not determine who leads this family. Money does not determine his alpha man maleness. It is determined by his leadership. And he has led his family financially by determining how the income was going to be invested, how the lifestyle was going to be internalized within their family, and how the children were going to be raised. It even came to a point where he stopped teaching and coaching and stayed home to take care of the young men that he raised up who are now in college, well, who have now graduated college and are doing very well for themselves. But in all that time, he was the king of the kingdom, recognizing that his wife had the greater opportunity to provide a higher financial standard of living for their family. But at no time did she lose the respect for him because he maintained being the leader. Esoterically, he built an emotional, a mental, and a vibrational kingdom of leadership so that she followed suit. Kingdom building goes far beyond just the money that you make. We do live in a capitalistic society, a materialistic world. We do have to make money. In old days, of course, the man would always make more, but we're not living that in that now. But what you have to realize is that you establish what the kingdom is. You establish the peace of the kingdom. If your wife, your spouse, your girlfriend, your whatever cannot get in line with that, then we have to check your leadership first. I constantly go back and ask, what am I doing wrong? Where can I improve as a leader? How can I lead my wife? How can I lead our children better? What leadership principles am I not living up to currently, or I've slacked off of? And if you go watch my video concerning leadership principles, you'll understand what some of those leadership principles are. A following video will come with leadership traits that we must embody as alpha men. When you do that, you will lead your family to greater heights, to greater levels of achievements. And those levels of achievements are far beyond the financial. They are achievements of love, achievements of nurturing, of care, achievements of experiences. You see, me and my wife did not come to the table on equal playing field. She actually had more, but she recognized the man that I am. And through this process, she has seen me grow my kingdom. Well, regrow actually my kingdom. And in regrowing my kingdom, she respects the man more and more. She respects the leadership more and more and more. And the more I take a foothold of that leadership in our lives, the more and more she respects it. Is it always easy? No, it's not. Is every conversation going to go great and well like it did last night? No, it's not. But the fact of the matter is the unyielding amount of leadership that I will give to her. Either she will accept it or she will reject it. We cannot force anyone to accept our leadership. If she accepts it, life will be grand. If she denies it, then she and I will not be able to continue. It's a fact of life. An alpha man recognizes the separation of heart energy and mental energy. That although they work together, sometimes you dial one up and sometimes you dial one down. When it comes to being a leader in your household, you sometimes have to dial your heart energy down and dial up your mental energy. And then when it comes to nurturing your family, you have to dial down your mental energy and dial up your heart energy. That's a whole nother video. So we're going to conclude this. And like I said, we're just now really starting this channel. I look forward to you guys subscribing to it. For every subscriber, every time we hit 50, we're going to give away a 10-pack of Uncle Ren's popcorn. I'm just going to put your names in a hat and pull it out or spin the wheel. Haven't figured out exactly how we're going to do that. Just pick a name. And we're going to give out a 10-pack of Uncle Ren's popcorn. I'll contact you through your YouTube channel, your YouTube subscription. So y'all have a great day. And hey, let's continue on this journey. Let's get on this journey. Subscribe to the page, subscribe to the channel right now. Hit that bell icon so that you can get notifications, because a lot of things will come as a live instead of a edited video. So have a great day. Remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.